Hi everyone, just a very quick video, just a follow on from last Wednesday, just so that you can see my neck of my uke and my hands really clearly, okay? And I'm just going to show you what we went over, which was looking at the chromatic scale, okay, and I'll try and bring that down the bottom there, and how we get access to this whole part of the neck. And the way we do it is to not to learn lots of new fancy shapes that work up here, because all you need is the same shapes that you already play down here, okay? All these shapes, except what you're doing is you're going to move them up the neck, okay? They all move up the neck, and they all follow that chromatic scale. So from a C, you can go you've got all these other chords, okay? There's one little tricky thing you have to remember before you move the chords up, okay? Which is, I can't just do this. I can't go C, C sharp. You can see it's wrong. You can hear it's wrong. What you do for one string, you have to do for all four. So if I move that up one, I've got to move all the other strings up one. So that means I can't leave any open strings, okay? Apart from one or two exceptions. But generally, I can't leave any open strings. I move that one up, I've got to move these other ones up, okay? And I have to replace this nut with my finger. So C to C sharp, I've got to first move those up and then move that up. That's a bit of a stretch, so I'm going to put my little finger there instead. So C, C sharp, okay? Now once you've got all the strings covered, it's from then on, it's plain sailing. That's the tricky part. But once you're up onto the fretboard fully, you just follow the chromatic scale and you get all these other chords from one shape. So C, C sharp, D. Look at that D. That's not that dissimilar to the D you already play, because it ain't that different. It's just got another D up here. D, D sharp, E. E, a difficult chord, but not so difficult. Look, there it is. There's E. Up one more, and you've got F, and so on and so on up the neck. Okay. I'll do another quick one. Let's do A. A, there, starts like that, and I want to move it up one. Well, that sounds nice, but it ain't right, because I've got to move any open strings. I've got to move them up one as well. What you do for one string, you've got to do for all four. So to move that up, that starts there. I'm going to have to move it up, and I'm going to have to cover those two as well. So you've got A. Sorry, try and make this really clear. A. I'll cover these two, come across. That's B flat, but you can see it is the same shape, just different fingers. A, B flat, and once you're on B flat, as I say, once you've got all four strings covered, you can. It's plain sailing. You just move up and read them off the chromatic scale. So you've got B flat, B, then you got C. So you don't always have to play C here, play it there. C, C sharp, then you've got a D there. Okay? This works for every chord. Okay? I did two major chords there, but it could be a minor, A minor, that'll move up. You just read it off. Just read off the chromatic scale to see what chord you're playing. Works for seventh chords, the whole lot. Okay, so I'll see you on Wednesday. I hope you can see that bit clearer, but I think you'll get the idea. Learn the chromatic scale, and then have a go at taking a basic chord. Doesn't matter, say whether it's major or minor or a seventh. Take your basic shape, and then see if you can move it up that chromatic scale. All you've got to remember is when you move it up one, you've got to check that you're also moving up any open strings, and you may have to change your fingering, adjust your fingering to make it work. Just look it up, just Google it, and you'll be able to suss that out. Alright, take care people, I will see you soon.